Hello everyone, Live Your Life Fully is here today. Awesome, great stuff, you are here. Today I would like to talk about the Akashic records, but don't worry, before I start, I would like to send you a lot of great energy, a lot of beautiful energy, and introduce myself. So maybe you are the new on my YouTube channel. I'm completely new in that stuff, so I really apologize if I'm going to make some mistakes. I'm still learning. I'm still improving myself. So I need your support definitely, and understanding and forgiveness. My question, not my question. So I'm intuitive life coach, and always I've been passionate about talking with the people, chatting with the people, helping people, and serving the people the best. So also I'm a personal trainer. I'm training the people at the gym. I'm training the people outside, wherever is possible. I'm doing everything for the people. Because I know when we are together, we are expanding together, we are growing together, and definitely what we are going to do, we're going evolving. We just will be very quickly ascending to the fifth dimension, and maybe that's you can call the gold age, or maybe you can call the higher vibration, whatever you would like to call. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for being here with me. And before I go deeper to my video, I would like to tell you, please subscribe the button if you don't subscribe yet my channel, and always you'll have a notification. You'll be notified if I'm going live for the next week. And also, if this podcast, if this live video is going to resonate with you, as always, you don't have to, but if you're just only feeling from inside, you would like to give some donation, or you can call gratitude, that kind of the form of the way. I really appreciate it. All the link is in my bio under the video that will be attaching. Okie dokie, beautiful. Thank you. And let's go dive in. If you've got the water, just sit down nicely. Maybe you can find a nice, comfortable space so no one's going to disturb you. Like always, everything, when I'm just only recording, I'm recording from my inner self, so from my higher self, and also I'm recording from my experience. So I'm not taking anything from nowhere. I'm just only giving you a lot of stuff from my experience. Oh gosh, can you hear that? My voice was like, oh, that's experience. That was so powerful. Powerful energy came out from myself. Yes, what is the Akashic records? Some of you probably heard of that word, and some of you maybe not. So I would like to bring the few stuff here, and also I would like to tell you what we're going through. So I'm going to answer what is Akashic records, how you can access, or if you're able to access, or if you're allowed to access by your own. And also I would like to tell you a few stuff, what kind of the Akashic records you've got on the planet Earth, okay, on the universe, wherever you would like to take this, see that information, how is the spread and how it goes. Okay, dokie. So Akashic records is everything recorded. So probably sometimes you see, you think, you feel like you've been watched from somewhere by someone. Okay, but don't worry, don't be scared, don't freak it out. You're not watched by identity, okay? You watched by your higher self. Oh gosh, that's so powerful. I didn't know I'm going to tell this. You've been watched by your higher self. What does mean, the higher self? Is something inside you. Of course, if you believe in the soul, you've got a soul inside you. It's an aspect of your soul that's called the higher self, is watching you. The higher self is watching you, how you behave, what are you doing, and the higher self is navigating you through the life. The higher self sending you a ton and ton messages, what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to don't, maybe avoid, maybe just go the nice direction, the good path in your life. That's your higher self. And also the higher self is talking through the someone else. On the street, or maybe in the household, wherever you would like to see yourself, that your higher self all the time is around you. The only thing you need to do, trust yourself. When you're starting trusting yourself, you open yourself to your highest self. You've got this? I hope so you catch it. If not, just only text me or just only leave the comment below. I can replay you very nicely and slowly, okay? So that's your highest self. So that's your Akashic records. What is the Akashic records? Let me just bring you. So you've got your highest self. So before you came on the planet Earth, everything was written down by you, by your highest self, by yourself, by your soul. On the top where all the beautiful souls living, how you can call it is up to you. You can call it heaven, you can call the special place, whatever you would like to call, is somewhere, how can I say, in quantum field, is somewhere in the space, I would like to say, in the different dimension where we're going to have access later when we just only will be done our job here on the planet Earth. When we will be graduate our emotional school here on the planet Earth. But let's come back. So we've got the Akashic records. You've written down everything on the top. I'm just only calling on the top. You can call it the heaven. So you've written down everything on the top. You said this, I'm going to experience this, I'm going that place, I'm going visit, I'm going a lot of different experience, okay? You've written down your whole story, how you would like to live on the planet Earth to graduate your school. Okay, so you've written down everything and you came here on the planet Earth. And just think for the moment how you can know you're doing all the stuff now. Where's that paper? Or I don't know, where's that book? That's why I just only see by my own eyes like a big library. That's like a big book is opening and all my story about my life been written by my own in the Akashic records, by my highest self. My higher self is beautiful. My higher self is guiding me every time. Even sometimes I've got the doubts in myself. So you've been written down, but you recorded that writing in the Akashic records. So you can imagine that's a big library, or you can imagine this is just a tiny book. You can imagine, or maybe that's a piece of the paper. Whatever you would like to imagine, but definitely it's not the third dimension, it's not the fourth dimension, it's much higher dimension you can get the access to. Yes, you've got the access to straight away, but I'm going to talk a little bit later about how you can access. But now I would like to bring you a little bit that stuff about the Akashic records. Because like you know, we are made from the 5 elements. So there's a planet Earth, is a fire, is a water, isn't it? And also is the air. So we've got the 4 elements, but the 5th element is Akasha. Is Akasha. That's mean it's a space about you. So can you imagine? Take the imagination now. You're the 4th element, like what I've said at the moment, and the 5th is Akasha, is a space. So all the thoughts, all the emotions, all the drama, all the doubts, all that stuff, what you are experiencing now, that's the space. That's called the Akasha. They are floating around you, okay? They are floating around you, and we are calling this records. And that record, that could be a personal records, like me, like you, like your neighbor, whatever you would like to think about. And that would be collective, like the whole group of the people, like almost 8 billion of people on the planet Earth, where they're thinking, where they're projecting, when they have an idea, that's emotion, that's lots of different stuff. So that separates Akasha, separates writing, separates recording, okay? Which one we are perching out now. But anyway, that's a different story for another topic. So you've got that a lot of stuff, you've got that stuff inside you and around you, that when you go the access in. But this is where the Akasha is writing and being wrote, because that was your past, that's your present, and that's your future. what I'm saying, present, past, and future, because you've been written down that stuff when you're on the top, before you came on the planet Earth. You've written down present. You've been in the past, that's already written. So every time, it's not only writing, it's not only recording the lifetime you experience now. Probably you experience your past life and been writing it down again and been writing it down again and again and again, generation, okay? So every stuff is written down. So that's supposed to be a huge book about your story life and the past lives, okay? So that's the Akasha. So it's beautiful stuff, because I can tell you why. Why? Because you've got the access there. You can easily go, and also if you're asking yourself who I am and what is my passion and what I would like to do in my life, is my right path, or who I was in my previous life. And that's a lot of questions you can ask yourself. What I am afraid of the most, why I'm scared of something. That's a lot of stuff, what I could tell you. I would like to tell you also my experience now, because actually that was happened yesterday. I got the access to that, and that was a simple way. I can just only share with you which one I know that works. That was a very simple. You don't have to be a spiritual, I would like to say. You don't have to be in the meditative state if you don't want to, if that not resonates with you. The only stuff you need to know, and you need to be 100% sure about it, is like you have to know you would like to access. You would like to have a great intention behind that. And that's it. And remember, you need to close that book as well. So no one have access to go inside, because of course the other people can go inside your Akashic record as well. Yeah, it's happening, but the only stuff, you need to give them permission as well. But sometimes, that's a different kind of the energy. I'm not saying what kind of the energy. They are just only sneaking and just doing that stuff. So let's go. So I'm going to tell you my experience. So yesterday, before I go to bed, I decided, let's go open my Akashic records. I would like to know who I were in my past life. And I had a few questions about myself. So then I just only sat down. That was my way, of course. I put the music on the phone heads. I put the really nice calm piece of the music for the 15 minutes, okay? And then I said to myself, I would like to open my Akashic records, and I would like to I intend open my Akashic records, and I would like to know, and that's my questions, okay? And then during that 15 minutes, I've been just only asking, waiting. And sometimes I saw the images, sometimes I felt really nice emotion, experience. That's like I couldn't describe it. That was an amazing one. Anyway, that was so beautiful one, what I just only found it there. And at the end of the Akashic, at the end of this journey, I just only tell myself, I would like to close the Akashic records and thank you. And I stopped. That was amazing experience. So it's that so simple, but you need to be a truly open-minded, truly doesn't have any expectation what is coming, what is not coming. So because when you expect something's coming, definitely you are just removing this from your way. But when you just only open and just only sitting, whatever it's comes, that comes. That I felt lots of great emotion. The one I would like to share, that was like a kind of the smell of the roses, and that was like a nice when you're touching the velvet, that was like a slicky and fluffy stuff. I sense. So if you are so curious, just go and have that experience. If not, it's okay. Maybe you can pass for someone else. But also how you can access to that Akashic records. That could be in the meditative state. Maybe someone during the video is going to guide you, and then you can jump and you have experience. And also that could be about the mantra, but you need to go also. I'm not sharing here yet, but now when you would like to go and experience, you can go on the YouTube, you can visit some website when the people just only sharing that mantra. That's a whole story, that's a whole few sentences you need to say before you're going to open that Akashic Records, okay? But it's amazing stuff, this information is going to help us navigate the life much more easy, and we're going to bring much more fulfillment, because we're going to find our mission, passion, that's kind of the stuff. So we've got all access straight away. So even if you don't know you've got the access on your Akashic Records, like happened for my experience, sometimes you're just only thinking, oh, where does that come from? That come from the Akashic Records, because you have been totally not attached about anything. That's why you're receiving. But if you are so curious, just go and have a try. It's not harming yourself. It's not harming, but different is opposite way. It's expanding yourself. You're involving yourself. You are creating the great, huge, beautiful opportunity to take yourself in the higher level, rise vibration. How does that help? I hope I help a little bit to you. If that resonates, just please leave the comments below and ask me any question. So that will be my opportunity to create next time beautiful video for you. And just please support my journey. That's my amazing journey. I'm quite new, but I really enjoyed to be here. I love to be on another side of the screen and just need chatting and talking to you. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe. And if it resonates, you can leave some donation. If not, it's okay too. I'm not pushing. I'm just only asking. And all the best. I wish you a beautiful journey with the Akashic Records. And let me know, what did you experience and how did you experience? I love you so much. And we'll see you next week. Because don't forget, every week I'm here on the live stream. Thank you so much. Bye.